Hello everyone, welcome back to Critics News. As it happen now, they say this man now, what do they call Aguocha? That is White Lion. Say don't go meet the former president of the country, what do they call Muhammad Buhari? Say make he help, make they release Nnamdi Kanu from prison. He still beg him, seriously say make them forgive. Say he's sorry for what Nnamdi Kanu don't do. Say make them help in releasing him. His name is Aguocha. When we look into details, there's no time to waste time. Make I play on the video where Arise News TV, okay, was narrating the whole story. Mr. Obi Aguocha, the lawmaker, representing Ikuano Umuahia North, Umuahia South Federal Constituency in Abia State, visited former President Muhammad Buhari at his residence in Daura on Saturday to appeal for his assistance in securing the release of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has been in detention since June 2021, since his extraordinary rendition from Kenya. Aguocha expressed regret over past actions involving Kanu and emphasized the potential of a political solution to resolve grievances and promote national unity. A statement issued on Sunday by Aguocha's media team quoted the federal lawmaker as saying, "For the missteps, utterances, and ill gestures of the past, especially on the part of my constituent and brother, Nnamdi Kanu, I am deeply sorry." Buhari praised Aguocha's dedication and welcomed his approach to addressing the issue. The same Buhari that did not heed to the call from the likes of Okwadike, we be former, we blessing and whether I be the first governor of Anambra State, Okwadike, and blessed that man don't die now. Then Chief Mbazulike Amechi, that man too now, blessed still don't join their ancestors. All these elderly people, Igbo great, we go meet them inside that Sorok, beg Elu, beg Hala. Till today, Buhari no agree. Now I can't say he welcome him. Buhari, wait till you welcome. Una soon I go just they come out for social media. Oh, I welcome it, I welcome. Many in reality, it is the same Buhari who promised us that he was going to release Nnamdi Kanu. He never did it. Later I say, I will not interfere into court affairs. They run away from the reality. Aguocha, known for leading 50 House of Representatives members in a letter to President Bola Tinubu, urged the legal action for Nnamdi Kanu's release under constitutional provisions. Now, they say that the meeting with Buhari forms part of a comprehensive effort to swiftly resolve Kanu's detention and trial through dialogue, aiming for a peaceful resolution beneficial to national unity and prosperity. Earlier in June, 50 federal lawmakers, diverse political parties and regions in Nigeria wrote to President Bola Tinubu appealing for the release of Kanu. The group of lawmakers were led by Honorable Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere, Honorable Obi Aguocha, and Honorable Zakari Nyampa. The lawmakers urged the president to invoke Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution as amended and the Section 107(1) of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 to facilitate Kanu's release from detention. But all this to no avail. They did not heed to the call from these men. Make I play on this video from our sister here from Arise News TV. Make you use a mouth to still tell us so that una go fit understand wetin I dey talk. Before I play our video, in case you want send money from Nigeria, no, sorry, there's no money in Nigeria now to send go anywhere. Now we people with the obodo ibo now we dey send go Nigeria. So I beg, if you want send money go Nigeria, do no waste time. Take this opportunity as it comes. Get additional money on top the money we want send. If you dey send money from UK, USA, Canada, UAE, and even Europe, all the countries of Europe, send money from there. With my code, promo code, they go give you £5 on top your money, give you €5 on top your money, give you $10 on top your money for those with the Canada and USA, give you 25 AED, which is Dubai money. Imagine that. So now something. Imagine say you want to send person 50 euro. You can't send the person side, dash you 5 euro on top am. You don't know how much will be. So don't miss the opportunity. I beg. Take it now. Use my promo code to get the money, which is Critics News in capital letters. Let's hear from Arise News TV.
Abia State lawmaker Obi Aguocha over the weekend sought the support of former President Muhammadu Buhari for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Aguocha, who visited Buhari at his home in Daura, Katsina State, apologized on behalf of Kanu for his missteps and ill gestures, adding that a political resolution would address the concerns of the aggrieved parties and promote unity within the country. His plea comes as up to 50 members of the House of Representatives who identify themselves as concerned federal lawmakers for peace and security in the Southeast asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to direct the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, to invoke Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution to release the IPOB leader. Well, Peter Obi has also called on the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu, citing the court rulings that granted him bail. Obi spoke to journalists at his home in Onitsha on Sunday. He described Nigeria as being on the brink of failure and emphasized the importance of upholding the rule of law.
I don't see anything why his continued detention, quite frankly, especially as the courts have granted him bail. Government must obey the law. Rule of law is an intrinsic asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to play to government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary. All those who are being held because of, say, NSAS, protests and everything, or because of freedom of speech or journalists, should please be released immediately.
Well, all right. I mean, this is a very important call. We are a democratic nation, Rufai. But let me take this story so that you can discuss both. In the meantime, reactions have trailed the purported plans by the federal government to implement 4 national budgets concurrently, as disclosed by a civic tech organization, Budget. The organization, in a post on X over the weekend, stated that it is worrisome that the federal government is drafting a 2024 supplementary budget to be implemented alongside the 2023 approved budget, the 2023 supplementary budget, and the 2024 approved budget, further describing the 4 budgets at once an unprecedented anomaly. While the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, reacting to the news, condemned the federal government in a post on X, stating that operating multiple budgets concurrently amounted to a blatant disregard for fiscal responsibility, transparency, and accountability. His tweet reads in part, "This intentionally reckless action will lead to frivolous items in the approved budget competing with essential projects for limited resources, further exacerbating the suffering of the Nigerian people. It indicates that the leaders are out of touch with reality and lack the competence to manage our nation's finances effectively. Unfortunately, this deliberate act of fiscal recklessness is being undertaken by elected representatives of the people, thereby betraying one of the cardinal pillars of democracy. Leaders are elected to responsibly manage public resources in an organized way. I respectfully appeal and, in fact, demand that this situation be reversed immediately in preference for a more responsible and transparent approach to budgeting." Over to you.
Okay, so a couple of things. So when Peter Obi sent out that message and all of that, the first response we got from the government was to attack Peter Obi, as always. And that doesn't help the matter, because in the attack he said, oh, you were acting based off what budget said and budget made a mistake and all of that. So what budget was saying is that when this supplementary budget kicked in, it will not be 4 budget, because you are running concurrently 2023 main budget, 2023 supplementary budget, 2024 main budget, and 2024 supplementary budget. So the presidential spokesperson is saying that, oh, budget was wrong. They are not wrong, because the president himself, when he went to the National Assembly, the day they went to talk about national anthem, and they sang the first national anthem for him, he said he's bringing the supplementary budget, and that was what he went to say. So once he brings the supplementary budget, all the budget will running concurrently, and it shows that our budgeting system is problematic, and that's what we keep saying. So you have a lot of spending here and then you can't give proper accountability, and that's just what Peter Obi is saying. And please, the government must be able to clarify as regards all of this. You know, that idea of, having budgets and having supplementary budget, we must also learn to spend within our means, because most of this money we don't even have. And also, when you look at the fact that we're already quickly exceeding our borrowing quota, look at it now. Our debt to GDP ratio has passed the 50% mark. The World Bank is saying this 55% mark. ECOWAS, obviously, we know there are a lot of bunch of big borrowers on the West African, or only countries like Senegal, I think Ghana before it used to be, I don't know, goodness me, all of them over the 60% mark. Yes, only because Nigeria used to be very prudent with its borrowing before, but all of a sudden, and that's why Dr. Bati said, compare things now with the time of Jonathan. The Jonathan they were abusing then was still a lot more prudent. As regards Peter Obi, there's nothing that's been said that we've not seen. A political solution. And please.
You mean as regards Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu, yes. Peter Obi talking about Nnamdi Kanu. The court has ruled. Yes, the federal government went back to court to be able to get a variation and all of that. The truth has to be said. It's a political solution that will solve all of this. The thing I want to ask the federal government of Nigeria is, it's not, when we talk about agitation, it's not only about Nnamdi Kanu. Every part has said they want to leave the country. Look at the Yoruba Nation protesters that came recently and said they wanted the Yoruba Nation, that they did a display in Ibadan. The Abiola's, alleged Abiola's wife or Abiola's wife. So every part is talking. And why do people talk about agitation? Because things are not working well in this country. There's economic quagmire. There's a lot of political problems. There's a lot of insecurity in the country. So the government should fix all of this, reach for political solutions. And I know the government is being sensitive because, in the past they will say, with Nnamdi Kanu, fleet bill and all of that. But now he's ready to talk. He said he's ready to talk many times. Let's seek a political solution and let's move forward. We can't allow this insecurity to continue in the parts of the country.
Well, all right.
All right, I believe so. When I don't hear the morning show, that is how they discussed the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. All of them don't talk now. Say, court, now you rule. People will be waiting still they talk. Say no being talk na court rule. So Muna obey waiting on a court. Don't rule. Now it become problem now. Now wow, this country, I tire for now. Government, don't tire me. I bet Muna drop on a comment and share this video. Make other people see. The thing, you get a CB. We'll go another news. Thank you.